This is Coyote News.
Breaking news this afternoon, Attorney General Jeff Sessions was fired earlier today. Coyote News' Nathan Finster is live in the muck with Dr. David Ernest to talk about that and the end results of last night's elections. Nathan?
Allie, last month, Coyote News spoke to Assistant Political Science Professor Ed Garish to get his thoughts on the midterm election. Now I'm here with Dr. David Ernest to get his thoughts on the results. Thanks for joining me, David. Now, before we start talking about the midterm election, we learned this afternoon that Jeff Sessions was fired. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, it's both significant and meaningless. It's significant because the administration is taking its approach, changing its approach to the Russia investigation, but it's meaningless because the Congress has the power to subpoena the president. So with the Democrats in control of the House, I think the investigation will shift to the House now.
All right, now switching over to the midterm election races, the governor's race, Kristi Noem winning with about 51% of the votes, Billy Sutton with about 48. Was there anything surprising that you saw in that race, or was it kind of everything you thought it would be?
Well, it was everything I thought it would be. It was exciting well into the evening. I was surprised at the ultimate margin of victory. I thought Billy Sutton would have been closer, but when we looked at the results last night, Sutton didn't perform as strongly in the Sioux Falls area as we had thought, and I think that explains the margin of victory.
Do you know, why do you think that he didn't perform as well around the Sioux Falls area?
Well, I don't think it's a criticism of Billy Sutton, but traditionally Democrats tend to underperform in midterm elections. They just don't have quite the mobilization effort that Republican candidates do, and I think that explains the difference.
And now with some of these initiated measures that passed and failed, was there any that kind of surprised you that passed or surprised you that failed?
The one that surprised me was IM25. It was a initiative for a good cause. It was for funding technical schools in South Dakota, and South Dakotans value education, but clearly the anti-tax message resonated with the voters, and they resoundingly defeated IM25. That surprised me.
All right, thank you, David. With Kristi Noem's win, she is now South Dakota's first female governor. Live in the muck, excuse me, Nathan Finster, Coyote News.